Welcome back to more of the book of Unwritten Tales. I am your host, the one, the only, the Game Hoarder. Let's get the show on the road. Let's switch back to our beautiful, lovely Princess Elf. Elves don't like orcs.
Hello, human.
Hello, my lovely.
Why did they take you prisoner?
Why have you been captured? What do you stand accused of?
I'd like to know that too. I'm a harmless adventurer.
Exactly. It's just some dumb coincidence that most of your adventures happen to be illegal, right?
If you're involved with illegal activities, then you should be punished.
Well, he will be now.
I don't think anybody deserves what's about to happen to me.
What? Has the prospect of torture finally shook your fat gob?
I just think that nobody deserves spending 3 days alone with you on an airship, that's all.
I've had enough. Farewell.
You'll be back. They all come back.
Not this sweet elven ass, it doesn't. Let's talk to the dirty
Orcs are
grimy
tough,
orc.
strong, and aggressive. That one there looks fit. I don't know if I could eliminate her. If at all, it would be with speed. Or with brains. Hello, Orc.
What do you want, elf?
Have to borrow the human for a few days.
I need the human for a few days. Will you lend him to me?
No, I'm carrying out a task and I'll fulfill it.
Then I'll take him.
If you can get past me.
Meow.
Shut it, Nate.
There's never a mud wrestling pit when you need it most.
Do you really think that you have a ghost of a chance against Mazaz?
I'll float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
You might be stronger than me, but how are you going to hit me? I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Then I will rip your wings off one after other.
I fear that metaphor passed someone by completely. I want that human and I'll have him before sundown.
Ooh, Elfie.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you're going to achieve that, elf.
How does the contest sound?
How about this little competition? Elf against orc. It'll be a classic.
As long as it's not going to be about who can best howl at the moon by a swamp, then the result is a given.
What about dental care, general education, or thunderous thighs?
Shut it, Nate. So, what do you suggest?
Arm wrestling.
You think that you're strong, so how about a bit of arm wrestling?
You are joking, aren't you? An elf beating an orc warrior at arm wrestling? Never!
So, are you willing to give it a shot?
Of course. Why not? Come here. Okay, let's do it. Hey, elf. I said let's do it. Let me know when you're ready. Shall we warm up? Right. I'm ready. Shall we start?
Oh,
Puh.
you green bitch.
What's the matter? Fed up already?
That's alright, I got something for you. How about a power elixir?
Here, Ivo, a power elixir. Maybe you can use it.
Thank you.
And switch back to Ivo.
I just have to be careful Cheap Cheap doesn't get wind of this. He'd tell on me at home. I can't feel anything. I wonder if it worked. Hello, Orc.
What do you want, elf?
How about another round of arm wrestling?
Now, there's someone who likes to be humiliated. I will flatten you.
We'll see about that. This time I'm playing for real.
Of course!
A bale of cargo. Looks heavy. Maybe compressed cotton or the like. The net is now lying on the plank. You can't cross the plank without stepping on the net. That looks like a good trap to me. I was holding with ease. I just wonder how long that power elixir works.
Any day now.
I was holding with ease. I just wonder how long that power elixir works.
Any day now, Ivo. Beat that booger-colored bitch.
Yes!
Magic! There's magic at play here.
An elf would never cheat, as well you know.
I want revenge!
Perhaps some other time.
I can't do it.
Oi! What's going on?
Ivo!
What the?
Now!
Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh well.
Well, hey, that was brilliant. Get us out of here.
Later, biznatch.
Hello.
Hi down there. Mizaz's departure was a little abrupt.
Yeah, somehow I always have problems with the fine-tuning on my traps.
Main thing is, she's gone.
Ivo and I have to travel to a certain island as quickly as possible. Will you take us there?
What's going on there, then?
Oh, it's an archaeological expedition.
All right.
You owe us that, Nate. We've rescued you from certain death.
Oh, yeah, I'd have worked something out myself. And, my pretty one, to you, I'm Captain Bonnet. I'm not interested in a scientific expedition.
Then we'll leave you hanging up there until the bounty hunter gets back.
If you don't want to help us, then just stay up there till the bounty hunter comes back. And what do you think the Green Lady's gonna do to you when she does get back?
You've got a point there. On the other hand, you still need my airship. And do you know how to steer a flying ship?
Then we'll leave you hanging up there. Oh, great. It's about an official quest from the Alliance.
Fine then. The Archmage himself has sent us on a mission.
The Archmage? I'm not so sure I want to get myself dragged into this.
This is vital to the Alliance.
I'm not on the Alliance's side. Of course, I'm not on the Shadow Army's side either. I'm a neutral. I leave them alone, they leave me alone.
Capturing you and wanting to kill you is something that you call leaving you alone.
Well, put it this way. I'd prefer not to attract quite so much attention from now on. Mazaz is going to come after me again, and it's not really appropriate for me to be going into war waving a banner for the Alliance.
Well, it's about this... thing.
This thing? And you don't want to tell me what this thing is? Are you scared I'll go off looking for it myself? Is it that valuable?
Well, actually,
Yes.
Ah, and where is it exactly?
On an island. We'll show you when we're in the air.
Well, I reckon for 50%.
But you're alone.
There's two of us, just like you two.
You're counting your pet as well.
Well, you have.
hey,
A third. You fly us there and then stay out of the way once we've arrived.
Okay, fine, we're in. Now, will you get us down at last?
Chapter 3, The Sunken Temple.
Everything okay with you guys?
Yes! This must be the entrance to the temple. How long do you think it'll take to repair the engine?
Oh, it's more complicated than it seemed. You shouldn't wait for me.
ooh, how exciting! A sunken temple full of danger and adventure, a lost artifact, and we are the valiant treasure hunters hot on the trail.
Listen, Wilbur, you did really well in Seastone, but this is different. Things could get really dangerous here. I prefer if you stayed out of this.
But,
I'll call you if I need you, okay?
but...
He's gonna hate me for that. But I'd rather have an insulted gnome to deal with than a dead one. Four little alcoves positioned around the entrance. There are strange symbols under each alcove which I can't read. Under those are words in the old language. Creature of the air is how I'd translate this. Creature of fire is written under this alcove. This alcove has creature of water written on it.
Alright, blah blah blah. We know we need fire, air, water, wind, all that good stuff.
Those are fire fairies. They're very rare. I haven't seen any for 200 years.
Alrighty then.
Fire fairies consist of pure fire. They have to gather nectar the whole day to maintain their flame.
A
The bee nest
beehive.
is definitely inhabited. There are bees buzzing around all over the place and they're fighting the fire fairies for the nectar. I'm supposed to reach into the bee's nest and steal the honey while the bees are still in the nest. Forget it. I've also got nothing to put the honey in. Captain Bonnet? Are you quite sure that you're repairing that airship?
Sure. Why wouldn't I be?
It's raining breadcrumbs. Don't tell me that we took that detour yesterday solely to get your bread rolls.
What are you implying?
So it was just incompetence. I thought as much. Did you intend to throw the jar at my head? Hello?
Oh, that bastard nodded off.
I'm supposed to reach into the bee's nest and steal the honey while the bees are still in the nest. Forget it. Hello, Cheep Cheep.
Cheep, cheep.
Maybe you could help me to get at the honey in the bee's nest. Perhaps you could distract them. You can fly so much better than them. Quick, while Cheep Cheep's distracting the bees. There isn't much honey in the glass and it's covered in bits of honeycomb, but there's enough for a sandwich. This could work. The intellectual capacities of fairies are completely overrated. Come on, lovely honey. I've got you. Captain Bonnet can get water up from the sea with a bucket whilst the airship's still in flight. But I don't have a clue what he does with it after that. He certainly doesn't wash with it.
Ew. Let's take the bucket and the rope.
Human ropes are so primitive. They get dirty, they rot, and they break. One of the paving stones is broken. You can see the earth under it. The earth is sucking the water up like a sponge. Something's moving in the earth. There are worms. The water's enticed them up. I'll take a few before they disappear again. How did that fish get here? Maybe a seabird left it.
Or it was a flying fish.
Right.
They do exist. Grandad's squadron was called the Flying Hellfish.
I'll just take one bone. You never know when a small, sharp, curved thing might come in handy. A snapped branch, presumably from one of the trees up there. Strange vegetation here. Normally these sorts of plants and trees are more likely to be found in the south. I've tied the fishbone to the end of the string.
Sweet.
I've tied the rope to the stick, and at the end of the rope the fishbone acts as a hook. Just missing the bait now. That gives me a fully functional fishing rod.
Let's go fishing.
The sea swallowed the temple and the artifact of divine fate. If everything goes well, we'll claim it back again today. Hey, Wilbur, could you give me a hand?
Of course.
Can you catch a fish for me?
I never fished before. I'm from the mountains.
It's very simple and completely safe. Come here.
And now?
Now you cast the line and wait for a fish to bite.
I should...
Just throw it in. What the...
How do you know if a fish is bitten?
Oh,
A little retard.
One's bit!
that's great.
And now, what next?
You go and stand next to Cheep Cheep again. I'll call you if I need any more help.
Okay.
I'll put the fish into the bucket. At least it'll have a bit of water in there. Hello, Cheep Cheep. There are 4 little alcoves by the entrance, and Creature of the Air is written under one of them. Well, I just wondered if you could perhaps go into the alcove for a bit. Oh, get out of here, it's not a trap. Female intuition. Oh well, I'll fill the other alcoves first, and then we can talk again, okay? See you, Cheep Cheep.
Alright, let's start filling alcoves here.
This is the alcove for the creature of the earth.
The worms. Worms!
I'll place several creatures of the earth into the alcove. This alcove has There's no doubt that the fish is a creature of water. I think one could call this little beastie a creature of fire.
Let's talk to Cheep Cheep again.
Hello, Cheep Cheep. You are the only thing missing. A creature of the air. Now come on, please, just sit in the alcove. There you are. No trap. However, the door isn't opening either. Perhaps one has to... Cheep!
Whoops!
Hello? Cheep Cheep! Thank the gods you're okay. It can't have been that bad. Oh, very well, but not the whole lot in one go. See you, Cheep Cheep. You want to come?
Of course.
Okay, but keep behind me and don't touch anything. And what about Mr. Professional Treasure Hunter? Are you coming?
Well, there are still a few things to do on the ship here.
Really? Would you rather wait out here then and warn us if the Shades or that adorable bounty hunter appear?
On the other hand, you'd be completely stuck in that temple without me. And don't touch anything. If you see a precious stone anywhere, call me. It could be a trap.
If you're such an expert, shouldn't you be going ahead?
Not all traps can be seen in time. The expedition leader needs to keep safe.
Wilbur, stay well away from him if you value your life.
What? This temple is ancient. What could happen to you here? Shouldn't something unexpected happen now?
Enough messing around. We've got a job to do. Come on and stick close together.
Yeah, as close as possible, baby. Damn!
Oh, great. Stay calm. I'll think of something. Everything okay down there?
Oh, everything's hunky-dory.
I'm okay. My first sunken temple, and the first thing I do is run into a trap. This is so cool. That's some sort of stone slab. I can't move it.
Was bound to happen. And who goes and lands right at the bottom in the mud? Well, I'm hoping it's mud. It's so dark here, I can't see my hand in front of my face.
Well, those two are stuck. And we'll pick this up in the next episode. Thank you for watching the Book of Unwritten Tales.